Hello guys, today we're gonna have to unbox 2200 stars worth of armory items, since we have multiple new things added to the armory. We have two collections with two covers each this time, and two sticker collections also added to the game. I'm gonna show you my personal highlights and then we're gonna go into it. Also, I'm gonna show the covers because they're kinda important, I guess. I don't know, this is not my personal favorite. It's a bit like the ARP CMYK, but I don't know, not as good in my opinion. The Glock is pretty nice. It has a cool effect when you move around with it, but not my biggest favorite. The only other skin I like in this collection is the SM4. It also has a bit of a holographic effect. The rest is pretty mediocre in my opinion. This collection is much better. This is very nice in my opinion, for a blue skin especially. The Glock, I don't understand how it became restricted. And this P250 is, in my opinion, very nice. Has a very nice effect. The M4 is decent, I guess, for a pink. It's okay. Another gold ARP covered collection skin. We have at this point, I think, 4 or 5 of them. The Prince, the Desert Hydra, the Dragon Lore, and this one, plus the case skin of the Queen's Gambit. So, I don't know. It's getting a bit old at this point in my opinion, but it's still a nice skin. And this very wild AK skin. I would prefer to get this over that, but I'm not sure which one will be more expensive, but I would personally prefer this one because, I don't know, it has a cool vibe, I guess. In the stickers, my personal favorites are these. This one is pretty cool too. That is a bit funny. It's like some parents put a sticker on their car saying "baby on board." I find this cool holo effect pretty nice. It's different. I'm not sure if you've seen this before, but it's pretty decent, I guess. And other than that, this lenticular is very nice. There's a perfect fit for the burnout sticker. I would much like to get this one. That is also pretty nice, pretty trippy to look at. That's okay, and that is a bit funny, but not my type of sticker. And for the fruits, fruit and veggies, you have that one is probably fit the Rick and Morty fan base, which I'm not a part of, but still. I kinda like this one. It has a cool vibe. Again, this interesting, cool holo effect. And that one is pretty nice. With the dragon fruit, like it's a nice sticker. The fly, and that is maybe my favorite out of the bunch, alongside the burnout one. Also with the mouth opening and closing, and the pizza cutter, pretty nice. That is not my, I don't know. Like, I get it, but not my type of thing. To inform you, we're gonna do 1100 Arabesque collection openings, then we're gonna do 300, or rather 1100 stars worth of openings, then we're gonna do 300 auto racing stickers, then we're gonna do 500 stars worth of the Spytech collection, and then we're gonna do 300 stars worth of fruit and veggies stickers. Let's get into it. One more thing, we should have about a 50-50 chance of, or rather the expected amounts of coverts from opening together with 1,600 stars worth of collection skins is about 50% of like half of a covered skin. So if we get a covered skin, that is very lucky. If we don't, it's a bit unlucky. Of course, I would prefer if we get all of them, but that's getting a bit too lucky to be in the realm of probability or probable outcomes. Let's get into it. Yeah, that's not what we want to get. Oh, okay. It's a blue, I think. Yeah, it is. That's pretty mediocre, but yes, we take it. Another one of the light blues. Okay, I see the PP Bison is gonna haunt me this time. Let's hope it doesn't. For those of you who don't know, each collection, each rarity step is 5 times rarer than the last, making it so that you have about the chance of 1 in 781, if I remember correctly, to get a covert. Which is why I roughly said that we have a chance, or rather an expected outcome of half a covert from the amount we're gonna put into the collections. Nice. That's also blue. Okay, from now, currently the dualies are haunting me, I guess. I don't know, but we're getting a bit unlucky. It feels like a lot of light blues in a row. Or am I mistaken? No, the MP9 is also light blue. Let's hope our luck, or rather my luck, is changing soon. Oh, hello, Mr. Sawed-Off, also a blue. That was a long streak of light blues. Another Sawed-Off. Another of the Mech-10s. Also a blue. Oh, hello. It's still a blue, but I much prefer this over the other blues, but this looks, yeah, it's battle scarred. I mean, it also has a vibe by being so dark, but still. The Sawed-Off in minimal wear, with a kinda cool float. This one is well worn. Okay. That one is battle scarred in AF. Battle scarred AF. Did we? Here's another one. And that is field tested. That was a long streak of light blues. Holy damn. There was 200 stars worth of openings. For your understanding, 40 of these cost about 14 euros. So 200 stars are about, hello, Mr. FAMAS, in looks to be battle scarred. So 200 stars is about 70 euros. Hello, that looks a lot more FN. Okay, never mind. Forget what I said. But it looks a lot lighter than the other one. Am I blind? Where is it? Where are you hiding? Okay, quality won't help. Ah, here it is. Okay, it's almost double the float, so it makes sense. That has to be a decent condition, yeah. Minimal gray. 0.10, because it looked a lot lighter than the other ones. Another one of these. Currently we're getting showered in blues, which is nice. But I would of course prefer to be showered in higher tier skins. I still don't understand how this became restricted, like, how is that restricted, bro? Like easily the Tech 9 and the Glock could have been swapped in the rarity. And no one would have been mad, and I'm not gonna be mad about this Deagle in field tested. 0.222. Eastern Enigma. Honestly, it looks a bit like it could have fit in the other collection, in a funny way. Like from the in the wipes department, it like seems to fit in with this rather than this. But I see the Arabic, not the blue, the Arabic shapes, I guess, or letters. I don't know. I'm not an expert on it. Another FMS. That is a pink, right? Yeah, I think so. Has to be. If you don't know, I'm a bit color vision impaired, I guess. I would very much prefer. Oh, I was about to say a Tech 9 in FN, but another well worn. We're apparently getting them in the worst conditions right now. To be fair, I haven't checked if the float range of the Tech 9. Holy shit!
Nice.
Okay, it's all worn, but damn! Hello, Mr. AK. That I'm not gonna be mad about. It's well worn. It is, but still, that's nice. It's probably gonna be a couple $100, I reckon. I also pulled the ARP Long Dog when it came out, and I sold it for like I think it was the first one to be in existence, actually, the first one to be dropped. At least it was the first one recorded to the Sysfloat database, and I sold that for about $250, and it was field tested. This skin I feel like is a lot better than the Long Dog, and it's well worn, so it's a bit worse in condition, but I reckon in the first few days, I don't think it's gonna be less than $400 in real money. Would be surprised if it is. Well, let's hope we get another one, ideally in a better condition. But that's a lot ahead of time than I would have expected the covert. Since we've only about done 320 of stars. In case you're curious, the Steam value of 2,200 stars is about 760 euros. So that is about 600 or so in I swear, if this is well worn again, I'm gonna be mad. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it isn't. 0.09. I think I'm gonna... I don't have a Tech 9 skin right now, and that is gonna be my Tech 9 skin for now. Unless we get it in an FN. Another one of those. I forgot what I was about to say before that Tech 9 came in. Whatever. Ah yeah, I remember 600 about in real money, the 2,200 stars. So us getting that AK, which I reckon will be about 400, is a very good sign for things to come. The Deagle is probably also a couple dozen bucks. I think I didn't check what condition that was. Depends on the condition, of course. If it's FN, then most likely above 100. Also, one more thing, I'm a bit surprised personally that they added collections with 2 coverts, because from my memory we never had that being a thing. I think it was always 1 covert skin if a collection had a covert. Of course, I'm not talking about case skins, I'm talking about collection skins, so stuff you get dropped or get through operation rewards. What condition are you field tested? And let's check what was the other thing that I wanted, the Deagle. In field tested. Okay, so it's probably gonna be like between 40 and 80, somewhere in there it should be. Bucks, I mean. Give me another covert in a better condition, please. I swear I'm gonna get the AK in like Pedal's card and gonna be a bit mad. I'm still gonna be happy if I get it, but it could have been the Glock or the AWP or the AK in better condition. We're about halfway done with this collection. We're gonna stop at 1,100 because that's half of the stars we had in the beginning. And we're gonna go to the auto stickers. That's gonna be a lot of clicks, but I hope we get the burnout lenticular. That would be cool. Hey, M4. What condition are you? Well worn. What is it with the bad conditions today? What's so... It's just... Or is it scratched? Wait. I'm not sure if this is part of the skin or if this is scratched. Ah, it's scratched. Yeah, it has to be. Okay. I thought it was just darker, but it isn't. There we go. Right. Wait, let's look at it. Yeah, in FN it's... Ugh. That's not what I wanted. It's not there. Hey! Well-worn again. What? I have 3 of these in well-worn. What is going on? Oh, hello, Mr. Azelus. He's also going online. I reckon he's also gonna open a few of these. Or doing something else. Hello, Mr. Famas. Another one. Come on, FN, please. Another one. I swear I'm gonna make myself look a fool because I don't know that it doesn't exist in FN. That would be kinda funny. Hello, another M4. This one is better condition. Field tested. Still scratched, but a lot better. In 0.22. That's the one. I think that's the third classified we've gotten. That's where is it? There's the eagle. Yeah, it's 3. Yeah, we got 3 classified so far. There we go. I want to see a high rarity FN skin, please. That would be cool. By high rarity, I mean classified or covered. We haven't gotten the Glock, which I'm happy about. We haven't gotten the AUG, which I'm less happy about. We haven't gotten the P250, which I'm very much not happy about, because it's probably my favorite of these 3. And the rest we have gotten besides the AWP, of course. And I'm getting showered in these, which I'm happy about, but what condition? Again, well-worn. That's the 4th of them in well-worn. And the covered was also well-worn. So something is going on here. Maybe the float ranges are capped in a way where well-worn is more common. That could be. And it usually is, because if a skin is from another one, but that is definitely not FN, and another... Wait. Am I going mad? 5 of these in well-worn. Because if a float... if a skin is capped from 0 to 1, well-worn is a pretty rare condition to get. But if Battle Scarred is capped off at like, I don't know, 0.6 or something, a lot of the drop chances from what normally is field tested drop into well-worn. Oh, that was wrong. I'm stupid. The other way around. I'm forget what I just said. If it's capped in the top of the field tested, hello, that is probably minimal way. What? What is going on, man? Tech 9, Tech 9. Sticker, Tech 9. Oh yeah, I have to go past the stickers. So I have 1 in minimal wear, 2 in minimal wear, never mind. 1 in field tested, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's a battle scarred. That's 6 in well-worn. That's crazy. It might not exist in FN, which would explain this grouping in well-worn. As I was trying to explain, is if there is no factory new, then well-worn is a lot more common than it usually is. in a way, it would also kind of make sense if there's no hello, Mr. Ugly Glock. Watch it BFN and I'm gonna be big mad. It's field tested. 0.17. I would have preferred that 0.17 on the AK, but it is what it is. What just glitched out? Hello, Mr. SG. Scar, I mean. It also feels like I've been getting a lot of the FAMASs and less of the MAC-10s. So we have 1, 2, 3 mil specs, 1, 2, 3 restricteds, and 1, 2, 3 classifieds. Right? I think so. I think this is pink, I'm not sure. It's an interesting grouping, because usually it would be that the lower rarities have more. Hello, Og! That looks a bit dark, but it could be FN, but I'm not sure if this is scratchy. Yeah, it's probably just darkened. But still a decent skin. I like that the scope has the golden coloring, and also this very interesting gate, I don't know, I don't remember the word, like fencing, I guess. I don't think this is a real thing that could be done or is done to weapons, so that's probably just a aesthetic choice, or aesthetic choice. English is not my native language, as you might be able to tell. Oh, hello, P250, the other skin that I was hoping to get, and it's field tested. Okay, that's a cool skin, even in field tested. It's not scratchy, it's probably just darker. Let's hope we're gonna get an AWP, an AK, or an FN P250, Tech 9 in FN if it exists. And I also take these in FN, but I would prefer the P250. Or of course the AWP and the AK. Another one of the ugly Glocks. If you like the Glock, I'm sorry, but I don't know what they were drinking when deciding the rarities. For me, the Tech 9 and the Glock is an easy swap in rarity. Okay, I'm getting a grouping of these ugly looks. I think it's feeling insulted that I'm calling it ugly. That's what it is for sure. Kappa. It would be kind of cool if for people that do like unboxings in these big numbers, that the animation of the running man, or the running city rather, would be different sometimes, because it's getting a bit old, but okay. I guess I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna have to do some storage moving. I didn't anticipate that. Bye bye. Hello guys, welcome back. I just finished emptying out my inventory, and let's continue. Covered. No covered. RIP. That would be funny. Also, for your information, I'm probably gonna have to cut at some point again, because I have too many trade protected items in my inventory, so that I can't actually remove enough items out of my inventory, so I don't have to cut again. But we're gonna survive that, I think. Hello! Why does it look so different? Is that Bellscard or is it a different... Is this skin pattern based? Yeah, it's Bellscard. Okay, makes sense. 0.75. That, honestly, it also has a cool vibe. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's... like... these parts. They kind of make it look rough on the white. Like on the blue, it has a vibe, I feel like. But on the white, it looks rough. But still cool. 0.75. Now I have 2 of the AUG and 3 of the ugly Glock and 1 of the P250. Let's hope we get more of the P250s before we reach 1100. Or of course an AWP or an ACAM, would take that any day. Another, I swear this is another well-worn, no pedal card this time. Okay, it wanted to give me a bit of a different vibe this time. Another one of the Glocks. By the way, if you like the Glock, good for you, because it's gonna be cheap. At least I can see no way where the Glock is more expensive than the AUG or the Pit, especially the P250. P250 for sure is gonna be the most expensive, I feel like. But the AUG should still be a bit more expensive than the Glock. Maybe it's gonna be the same because people don't really play the AUG, but in itself it's a nicer skin. At least I feel like. Another Glock. Give me... Wait, am I stupid? I'm so stupid. The P250 is part of the classifieds, not of the... Yeah, I forgot what I said there. The Mach 10 is the comparator. That looks like minimal wear. It's field tested. 0.31. Okay. Oh, wait, is that a 0? That is a 0. I actually almost overlooked it. No, we're not gonna go to the Spytek for now. We're gonna go into the auto racing stickers. Let's hope we get a bunch of these, or at least a couple. And a couple of these maybe. I don't really care for these two. That might be expensive. Couple of these, or like a bunch of these would be cool probably. I don't know, I don't feel like these are gonna be expensive. This looks a bit meh in my opinion, because it's just too wild. That is a bit meh as well. That's decent but not great. Yeah, it's mainly these two that I want. Okay, what kind of a double opening was that? Can I force that? No. Okay. I don't know what I did there. Wrong connection. One must have bugged out in some way. I'm never gonna be mad about this, getting this one. It's like one of the my favorite papers of this one for sure. And this one is also cool. But still, value-wise, it's most definitely a loss. Probably there will be some value in the Need to Ace sticker. But Need for Ace. These are gonna be the cheapest, pretty sure. Maybe maybe one of these is also cheap, I don't know. But this is feels like also it's gonna be cheap. The only papers that I see holding more value than the rest is this one, that one, and maybe that one, and that one, yeah, that one too. That is most likely among the cheapest, because it's mega ugly and not even displaying an in-game item like these three. On my board. Hello. Hello. I don't know. I'm not very happy for that sticker. It looks a bit, I don't know, childish maybe. Not childish. It's the wrong word, but like a bit childlike, I guess. Like a cartoon for kids, basically. A bit like that. Don't get me wrong. Like some cartoons out of my childhood are still cool to me, but I of course don't have the nostalgic connection to that sticker like I do for other stuff out of my childhood. Hello. Hello, spam bot, or most likely spam bot. I'm getting a lot of friend requests from bots, but also from people who are looking for high level Steam, like people that have a high Steam level in their friends list. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna accept a friend request like that. If you want to add me, the reason shouldn't be to have someone with a high Steam level in your friends list, because if I accepted everyone with that request, first of all, my friends list is gonna be full very soon, and the other thing is that it clutters the friends list really. I used to have about more than 1,000 friends in my friends list, and it just ended up being the way where people that were in there, I couldn't recognize who they are. Like that one is nice. In a sense that in a sense that I didn't. If I see people in my friends list and they're playing CS or whatever, then I don't feel like messaging them to play with me, because I don't even know who they are and how they got in my friends list. So I ended up cutting my friends list from like 1,200 to 300 a couple of years ago, and it's already above 400 again. But this time I'm not gonna just accept everyone that, or I used to accept the accounts that were not bots, but even that feels like excessive at this point. For your information, I'm getting about between 2 and 10 friends requests per day. Of course it varies, but oh, nice. That one is also decent. For your information, the cap of open friend requests is is exactly 200 if I recall. So every like 2 months or something, I have to ignore on all of them. It's just too much. As you can see right now, it's 54. also, if you want to add me, in case you do, no shame if you don't. I'm just a stranger on the internet, of course, for you, or for most of you. Then please do it with writing a comment on my profile, which indicates why you added me, for what purpose. I swear I should have activated a auto clicker. I forgot about that. These openings are ruining my warranty on, or my durability on my mouse, I swear. I'm kidding, of course. But I think like mouse switches and keyboard switches, they do have like an estimated time of failure, or whatever it's called, or estimated time until failure, or usages until failure of like, I don't know, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, I don't, most likely in the millions or the hundreds of thousands. My weird brain is now thinking about how much each mouse click costs if you break it down per click, some micro, nano, whatever cents per click. As I've said, I'm just a weird stranger on the internet, as you can obviously tell. Hello, I'm always gonna be happy about that one. I don't know. The cool holo effect is not as in something being nice, cool, but like cold holo, I guess you could call it. I don't know what it is really called, but that cold holo effect is pretty nice. And it's coming to me, which is nice. I swear I'm gonna put the sticker that says please be patient, I'm clutching on a lot of skins of mine, because that vibe is sometimes very like, some people don't know that them commenting everything in a clutch is a bit distracting, especially for me, where I'm easily distracted. I swear you got a lot more of these cones than the other ones in the same rarity. But maybe it's just that I'm especially happy when it happens, so I selectively remember it. Because like if you look at this is a like okay sticker, but it's a bit I don't know. The holo effect isn't like, it's very thin, and usually thin holo effects are not that obvious or nice looking. And this one is just, I don't know, very much in your face. It's a bit very specific, and I don't know. Yeah, and these are just weird looking patch stickers. And that was, as I've said, is a bit, I don't know, childy. I don't know. I don't want to condescend anyone who likes that, but it's just not my type of sticker, I guess. which doesn't mean that you can't like it. Always, it's a thing of preference, not of objectivity. Blue. So there's probably 4 rarities in here, which should mean that there's 6 plus 25, 31 plus 125 is 156. So getting red should be 1 in 156. So that means so far we've been getting unlucky with this. To be fair, we've gotten the AK, so that makes up for it, but yeah. I reckon the burnout one is gonna be between 40 and 100 euros on the Steam market. Probably in the end of its lifetime in the store at like 30 to 40. Maybe even below that. Maybe it's just me that likes the burnout effect of the lenticular. The nitro is probably similarly priced. But I still hope we're gonna get 2 lenticulars from this batch of 300. And as someone who grew up with Need for Speed games and Fast and Furious movies, the early ones of course, they were nice, but most of the older ones, since I think the 6th or the 7th, no, the 7th was okay I think, but everything past the 7th was, if I remember correctly, pretty dog shit. Like, I think there was one that wasn't completely awful after, but the rest, I watched all of them, and one of them was painful to watch to me at some point. Because it was just so cringy. Like, I think it was the one that the guy with the long hairs and evil guy, whatever, was appearing in, and then doing a bomb in oh, hello! And we got one of the nice ones. Very nice. Very nice. Like a bomb in Venice or something. No, not Venice, in Rome. Something like that. Italian city. It was just so cringy. Couldn't watch it. And now one of the and now a burnout. Then I'm gonna be happy. I bought a burnout and a nitro, and I'm gonna be happy with opening 300 of these. That would be nice. But of course, there's also a 50% chance if you get a lenticular to get one of these two, which I feel like are gonna be a lot cheaper. Because I already looked at this, and it's a decent idea, but by the way, nice that they went for kilometers per hour and not mph. But it's, I don't know, but it's jumping around too much. It's not consistent. Where it's like if it goes from here, it would be here, and here it's here. That would be nice, but like this, it's just jumping around. And this is a bit basic. Like, it's a neat idea, but just not on the same level as this or this. At least in my opinion, of course. So it's also a 50% chance to get one of the, in my opinion, worst ones. So if we actually get each of the nice ones, then there's no need to be angry about it whatsoever. Rather, it would be a reason for me to be happy about it. Oh, and I said it. We have a 50% chance to get one of the worst ones, and we got it. It's not gonna be probably more expensive than this one, but I don't see it being expensive. Maybe like $5 or so, I could see. It's most likely in the range of 2 and 10, between 2 and 10 euros probably, is where it should be. Outside of it feels unreasonable. Same goes for the dashboard. I can't tell you though what the prices will be, since all of these are not marketable as of right now, at least as of opening. They're gonna be marketable and tradable in a week. I feel like if we... Hey! Another one! That's great. The funny thing is, I was about to say, if we don't get another lenticular, I would have called it an average unboxing. But with us getting 2 of the nitro ones, I think that's above average, for sure. First of all, we get 3 lenticulars rather than the average, which would be 2. And of the 3, we, at least as of right now, have gotten 2 of the nitros. Which is, I don't know, it feels like it's gonna be about the same price as the burnout. Depends on how much people value it. Of course, I wouldn't be mad about a burnout now. In the last 20. I swear, after finishing with this, I'm gonna do some exercises for my fingers. Back when we had operations still, during Operation Riptide, I played about 40 accounts with up to diamond. And I think it was 41, and that was pretty crazy. I basically only did like 3 things anymore: go to work, play Counter-Strike, and sleep, and like a bit of eating in between. But that was a lot of work, and I always got the cases, which if I had kept, I think last I checked were like 15,000 euros in real money, which I didn't, which is sad. But yeah, I think I sold the cases for like I think it was like 400 euros profit after I finished. which is of course awful in terms of per hour. I think when I calculated it, it was like, I don't remember, was it somewhere between 50 cents and 2 euros per hour played? But it's still like I had fun in it, but it was also work in a sense, because some of it was really draining. Like I did it with a buddy, but most of them, the buddy did I think 30 accounts. And let's see what this one brings. Maybe the Glock would be nice. It basically started out with us doing the missions, and after we finished the missions for the week, we would be like, what are we doing now? And figured, yeah, let's create another account and farm the missions, which we did. And so every week we added new accounts when we were done. And yeah, I think most weeks were finished between 30 minutes and 1 hour per account, if I recall correctly. I think the average was like 40 minutes, which it depended on of course what kind of missions they were, and how easy or fast you finished them, because of course some missions were harder and sometimes you fail a bunch of times in a row. I'm gonna have to sharpen my mind on what is a wait, is that classified too? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure if this is the same color as this. Yeah, it feels like it's lighter. Maybe they did different. Maybe they did it different here. But I have to remember that the USP is classified, so I'm gonna be appropriately reacting to it. We already got a lot more blues. Oh, I think, is that restricted? I think it is. Yeah, it must be. Got a lot more higher rarities than in the first unboxing. Although we did get a red in the other one. But as I've said, we're gonna do a lot less stars into this one, because I feel like this collection is a lot worse than the other one. The only two skins that are really nice is the M4 and the Glock. The rest is mediocre or bad in my opinion. In case you want to see, I'm gonna do a quick, like all of these are Wayne to me. This one is okay. Wayne, okay. Decent, but it's a CZ. Decent, but bit meh. Oh, okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. And the other one had a lot more bangers in my opinion. The other one, both coverts were nice. Besides the fact that the AWP in there was, of course, kind of a repeat. Since we have so many mainly golden covert AWPs. 5 out of collections and 1 out of the terminal. I think it was out of the dead end terminal, the Queen's Gambit. Prince, of course, was out of the Shattered Web collection. Then Dragon Lore, of course, had multiple operations, and the Desert Hydra was, of course, part of Operation Broken Fang or Riptide. Damn, I'm not sure. No, it was definitely out of Riptide. Definitely Riptide. And what am I missing? Dragon Lord, Prince. Dragon Lord, Prince, Desert Hydra, Queen's Gambit, that's 4. One more. I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure it was 4 collections and 4 collection ones and 1 case or terminal rather. And of course you can then also include other ops like the Man of War, but that I would feel like it's not mainly golden. Give me the Glock. I want it. Got an op. In case it's a classified, very nice if it's a restricted oak. Oh, it's an okay. I would really like the M4. That would be nice. I'm not gonna ask for the Glock anymore. I would like an M4. A1. By the way, how do you feel about the changes to the bomb explosion? It's pretty crazy. Like the second explosion, or the pressure wave, I guess, is pretty crazy. And the fact that the bomb damage radius is now calculated around corners and not through walls anymore. Hey, another op is probably good. Makes a lot more sense and is more intuitive for most people, since often it is that people are wondering, why did I die here? And it was just like, if you look at from a bird's perspective, it's close but not in a walking sense. Like if you go from an ancient B site to middle and you die, a lot of people felt like, or I heard it oftentimes where people said like, how did I die here? And I would have to explain, yeah bro, it's pretty close to the bomb on the minimap. So I guess that's mostly gonna be a thing of the past, as well with the indicator on your HP telling you if you will die in a given spot or not. Which I think it's blinking when you're in the bomb radius with your current HP. Only 80 stars left. Eve M4A1, please. Although I think I'm gonna cut off at 300 and empty the inventory again, because otherwise we're gonna have to cut mid stickers. And the last one brings the XM. Sad. Yeah, that wasn't great. We didn't get the USP, the M4, and of course no covert. If it's also classified, I guess it's decent that we got 2 or 3, I'm not sure anymore, of the ops. But we haven't gotten the Nova, and the rest is Wayne. Like all of these skins are very much no one cares about, I think at least. I mean, this is like probably a decent budget M4A4 skin, but that's it. The rest is really like, you can't tell me that this is not looking like a default FAMAS. Like, there's barely a difference to the default skin. It's a bit more silvery, but that's almost the default. This at least has like some pattern to it. I mean, no one is playing the Scar, but still. At least for the Mech 10, the colors are a lot different than the default, and it has like some bits on it, like audio, video, whatever. Yeah. And be right back. Hello, I'm back. I removed the items from inventory. I checked, and the AWP is in fact restricted, so the opening was rather rough. We didn't get a single classified. I think 2 or 3 of the AWPs and 1 of the CZs, no Nova, and the rest is, in my opinion, trash. So yeah, that wasn't great. I mean, it would have been crazy if we got in a covert. It's really unlikely since we only did 125 openings, and a covert is like 1 in 761, I think I said earlier, or something like that. And yeah, that would have been too crazy. Anyways, but the stick opening was really good. We're now gonna hope for a bit of pineapple pizza. You can write in the comments if you like pineapple on your pizza. Average YouTuber speak. I still like the sticker a lot. I swear I'm gonna get 3 of these. I'm gonna be big mad. Other stickers that I would be looking for, maybe the worm a bit. This one, of course. That's funny in a way. That's decent. Oh, the holo effect is nice. That's okay. It's okay. That's whatever. That's decent. It's okay. Okay. That's a bit funny. Yeah. I don't know about this sticker. That's a bit silly looking. Kind of reminds me of another sticker that I'm using a lot on my loadout. Here. This one. I have a lot of skins with it on it. The Negev. And on the T-set I have more on it. I have the Glock. The Mech 10. Got hello. The Mech 10 and the Galil. Okay, it's not an HG553, but the Galil. I think that was it. Oh yeah, and the AK. I have it on shuffle with the Be the Monster, and I'm gonna add that to the shuffle for sure. And for now, I'm actually gonna how can I? Just let's do that for now. Whatever, that's not really part of the opening. Let's open some fruits and some veggies. Still a cool sticker, I think. Oh, we got the flyer already. A lot of hot peppers. I think that was the third one. Agent Cucumber is on board. That's gonna be me after this opening if I don't get some pineapple on my pizza. Banana strike. A lot of these knife streak ones. Hello. I guess you could say it is a knife streak. I know that was silly. Even Agent Cucumber laughed. See, I am funny. Oh, hello, dragon fruit. Very nice. And a little hot pepper. Oh yeah, I remember I was talking about something earlier about what I did with the 41 accounts, and basically after that my hand was kind of broken in a way. Hey, another fly. Where it would hurt a lot playing Counter-Strike and basically doing anything. And to this day I kind of have a RSI, I think, or whatever it's called. Repetitive strain injury, I think. I don't know, I never went to a doctor with it because I'm stupid. But yeah, I got that from that. And to this day I have to do some wrist exercises, otherwise I can't do anything repetitive for long. Like holding a mouse and moving around with it. One of these. I kind of like it. It's interesting. Ugh, that's not what I wanted. Yes, I want you in FN. I didn't check if it actually exists in FN. That's something I forgot. Oh, hello. One of those foils. It's a foil, right? Yeah. Agent Cucumber is laughing about me not getting a pineapple on my pizza. Rest in pizza. Feels like we've been getting quite a few of these, or rather especially of this relative few, and a lot of these, and few of these, if this is even the same rarity, and also a few of these, and a lot of the hot pepper one. Was that? Accidentally pressed escape too soon, and it was one of the juice boxes. Let's hope our next drop is also gonna be juicy. Nope. I'm also a bit surprised that they didn't add a new case, but I think that it might be something they add in like 3 months, mid-season basically. So those 4 collections have some time to like develop or be like a part of the pool and appreciated by the public. Come on, I want some pineapple. I mean, we got the first lenticula and the other sticker unboxing also kind of late, so maybe it's the same again. To be fair, at this point I would be very happy to get 2 lenticulas, but currently it's looking like 0 or 1 maybe. Because at this point it's just the chance to get 1 is not like on average we're about to get 0.7 or so of a lenticula left, but it's not very promising right now. I think we haven't gotten this one, nor this one, nor this one, and no lenticulas. I think the rest we have gotten. Hey, something decent again. Hey, I'm not quite sure about this sticker. I don't know. It's okay. Now I remember we have gotten the fruity one, because I remember making the joke that let's hope the next one is fruity as well. Yeah, we have gotten that one, I think. And a lot of this orange or whatever it is. Oh, mandarin? I don't know what. Not quite sure. I think it's a mandarin. Oh, another one of the dragon fruits. And another fly. Okay, it's picking up heat. Or is it just compensating for not getting a single lenticular? Let's hope it isn't. And let's hope I get some pineapple on my pizza. I feel like most of the value of these stickers, or the opening of these stickers rather, is gonna be held in the lower collection, lower rarities. Since the pineapple one is nice, but I don't see this being very expensive. Unless there's like, I know like when you move around, there's like it's like throwing punches or whatever, but I don't know. I'm not very hyped for that. What even is that? Is that a fruit or what? And what fruit is it? Like, I don't even really get how this fits in with the rest of the collection. Unless it's a fruit, but it's too like I can't make out what that's supposed to be. Whoops. There it is. Another one is going online and probably doing something for a video. Makes sense. Overall, feel free to write in the comments what you feel about the stickers and hello, about the stickers and about the two new skin collections. And you can also write in the comments if or what you think about the new stickers for the past major, which by the way I was in the stadium. It was pretty cool. But what do you think about the stickers? What do you think about the distribution method of us being able to buy the stickers directly and the dynamic pricing of it? In terms of the charms, I feel like the new distribution method for the charms, the highlight charms I mean, is a lot better than what it used to be. Because most of the charms you would get were just bad, and There was a few nice ones for Austin, and the rest was kind of meh, whatever. And for Budapest, they basically stopped putting any effort in it. And I think the community pretty much, very much told them that they are garbage. And now they changed it for the better. I think it was 61 charms instead of hundreds, which makes them a lot higher quality. Oh, the third last, but of course it's the bad one, or at least in my opinion the bad one. Yeah, I mean it's better than a paper, but I'm not hyped about that. At least some juice boxes in the end. And there we go. That was it. For the stickers, we've gotten 4 lenticulas overall. That is pretty much spot on in terms of what we should have gotten. I'm decently happy about the selection of the lenticulas we have gotten. We've gotten 2 nitros, which is very good, I think. One of these, which is not good, or I think not good, and one of these, which is also probably not good. I feel like we have gotten a decent selection out of the stickers. Not gotten the worm though, not gotten the pineapple, not gotten the banana, I think. And the other collection, of course, we didn't get this one, and sadly not the burnout. But the rest, I think we had gotten, maybe not the flocky charms, I'm not sure. Yeah. Let me know. What is your favorite covert out of the 4? And that is it. I wish you a good night, a good day, or whatever the time of day is when you watch this. And bye bye.